1. What is the shape of the Earth? Answer. The Earth is spherical in shape, slightly flattened at the poles. 2. What is the Earth's axis? Answer. The Earth's axis is an imaginary line passing through the North and South poles. 3. What causes day and night? Answer. The rotation of the Earth on its axis causes day and night. 4. What is revolution? Answer. The movement of the Earth around the Sun in an orbit is called revolution. 5. How long does the Earth take to revolve around the Sun? Answer. The Earth takes about 365¼ days to revolve around the Sun. 6. What is the equator? Answer. The equator is an imaginary line that divides the Earth into the northern and southern hemispheres. 7. Name the two motions of the Earth. Answer. Rotation and revolution. 8. What is a leap year? Answer. A year with 366 days, occurring every 4 years. 9. Name the natural satellite of Earth. Answer. The Moon. 10. What is the shape of the Moon? Answer. The Moon is spherical in shape. 11. Name the 8 planets of our solar system. Answer. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. 12. What is the Sun? Answer. The Sun is a star at the center of our solar system. It is a huge ball of hot gases, mostly hydrogen and helium, that gives off light and heat. 13. What is the Milky Way? Answer. The Milky Way is the galaxy that contains our solar system. 14. Why do we see only one side of the Moon? Answer. Because the Moon rotates and revolves at the same speed of Earth. 15. What is a satellite? Answer. A satellite is a celestial body that revolves around a planet. 16. How many continents are there? Answer. 7. 17. Name the 7 continents. Answer. Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, Australia. 18. Which is the largest continent? Answer. Asia. 19. Which is the smallest continent? Answer. Australia. 20. Which continent is uninhabited? Answer. Antarctica. 21. How many oceans are there on Earth? Answer. 5. 22. Name the 5 oceans. Answer. Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean, Arctic Ocean. 23. Which is the largest ocean? Answer. Pacific Ocean. 24. 24. Which ocean is named after a country? Answer. Indian Ocean. 25. Which is the smallest ocean? Answer. Arctic Ocean. 26. What separates Asia and Europe? Answer. The Ural Mountains. 27. Which continent lies completely in the southern hemisphere? Answer. Australia. 28. Which is the driest continent? Answer. Antarctica. 29. What lies at the center of the Earth? Answer. The core. 30. Which continent is also a country? Answer. Australia. 31. What is a map? Answer. A map is a drawing of the Earth's surface or a part of it on a flat surface. 32. What is an atlas? Answer. A book of maps of Earth or of a continent or region of Earth. 33. What is a globe? Answer. A globe is a model of the Earth. It shows the shape, continents, oceans, and countries just like they're on our planet, but in a smaller size. 34. Name the 4 major directions. Answer. North, south, east, west. 35. What is a compass used for? Answer. A compass is used to find directions. 36. What is a scale on a map? Answer. A scale shows the ratio between the actual distance and the map distance. 37. What is a symbol on a map? Answer. A symbol is a sign used to represent a feature on a map. 38. What is a sketch? Answer. A rough drawing of a place. 39. What is a plan? Answer. A detailed drawing of a small area. 40. What color shows water bodies on maps? Answer. Blue. 41. What does green color on a map represent? Answer. Plains and forests. 42. What does brown color on a map show? Answer. Mountains and highlands. 43. Which direction is to the right on a map? Answer: east. 44. Which direction is to the left on a map? Answer: west. 45. What is a physical map? Answer: a map that shows natural features like mountains and rivers. 46. Name the major landforms. Answer: mountains, hills, plateaus and plains. 47. What is a mountain? Answer: a high landform with steep sides. 48. What is a plateau? Answer: a flat elevated landform. 49. What is a plain? Answer: a flat and low land. 50. Name 2 mountain ranges in India. Answer: Himalayas and Western Ghats. 51. What is a valley? Answer: a V-shaped low area between hills or mountains. 52. What is a river? Answer: a large stream of water flowing across land. 53. Name a major river in India. Answer: the Ganga. 54. What is a lake? Answer: a water body surrounded by land. 55. What is a sea? Answer: a large water body connected to an ocean. 56. What is an island? Answer: a piece of land surrounded by water. 57. What is a desert? Answer: a dry land with little rainfall. 58. What is a glacier? Answer: a large mass of ice. 59. What is a forest? Answer: a forest is a large area covered with trees, plants, animals, and birds. It is a natural home for many living beings. 60. What is a hill? Answer: a raised landform lower than a mountain. 61. What is weather? Answer: weather refers to the day-to-day conditions of the atmosphere at a particular place, including temperature, rainfall, wind, and humidity. 62. What is climate? Answer: climate is the average weather condition of a place measured over a long period, usually 30 years or more. 63. How is weather different from climate? Answer: weather changes daily and quickly, while climate is stable and observed over years. 64. What are the main elements of weather? Answer: temperature, rainfall, humidity, wind speed, and air pressure. 65. What instrument is used to measure temperature? Answer: a thermometer is used to measure temperature. 66. What is rainfall measured with? Answer: rainfall is measured using a rain gauge. 67. What is the role of the sun in weather? Answer: the sun is the main source of heat and energy. It affects temperature, wind, and rainfall. 68. What is humidity? Answer: humidity is the amount of water vapor present in the air. 69. How does wind affect weather? Answer: wind can bring warm or cold air and influence cloud formation and rainfall. 70. What is the monsoon? Answer: monsoon refers to the seasonal winds, especially in South Asia, that bring heavy rainfall during summer. 71. Why is weather forecasting important? Answer: it helps farmers, travelers, and common people to plan their activities and stay safe from natural calamities. 72. What is a drought? Answer: a drought is a long period of little or no rainfall, which causes water shortage and crop failure. 73. What is a flood? Answer: a flood is an overflow of water onto land, usually due to heavy rainfall or river overflow. 74. Name one area in India prone to floods. Answer: Assam and Bihar are frequently affected by floods. 75. Name one area in India prone to drought. Answer: Rajasthan. 76. What are natural resources? Answer: natural resources are materials provided by nature that are useful to humans, such as water, soil, minerals, and forests. 77. What are renewable resources? Answer: resources that can be replenished naturally over time, like sunlight, wind, and water. 78. What are non-renewable resources? Answer: resources that can be replenished naturally over time, like sunlight, wind, and water. 79. Why is water considered a precious resource? Answer: water is essential for all forms of life, and it is limited in availability and often wasted or polluted. 80. What are the main sources of water? Answer: rivers, lakes, rain, glaciers, and underground water. 81. Why should we save water? Answer: to ensure there is enough clean water for all living beings and future generations. 82. What is deforestation? Answer: the cutting down of forests for various purposes like farming, housing, or industries. 83. What are the effects of deforestation? Answer: it leads to loss of wildlife, soil erosion, and climate change. 84. What is conservation of resources? Answer: the careful use and management of natural resources to prevent waste and ensure sustainability. 85. Name 2 ways to conserve water. Answer: fixing leaking taps and rainwater harvesting. 86. What is the location of India on the globe? Answer: India is located in the northern hemisphere, eastern part of Asia. 87. What is the shape of India? Answer: India has a roughly triangular shape. 88. What is the size rank of India in the world by area? Answer: India is the 7th largest country in the world by area. 89. What is the capital of India? Answer: New Delhi. 90. How many states and union territories does India have, as of now? Answer: India has 28 states and 8 union territories. 91. Which mountain range is in the north of India? Answer: the Himalayas. 92. Which is the highest peak in India? Answer: Kanchenjunga, in the Himalayas. 93. Name 3 rivers of northern India. Answer: Ganga, Yamuna, and Brahmaputra. 94. Which desert is located in India? Answer: the Thar Desert. 95. What are the coastal regions of India? Answer: the eastern and western coastal plains. 96. Which island groups belong to India? Answer: the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Bay of Bengal, and Lakshadweep Islands, Arabian Sea. 97. Name India's neighboring countries. Answer: Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Sri Lanka. 98. What is the southernmost tip of India called? Answer: Indira Point, in the Nicobar Islands. 99. Name 2 famous forests in India. Answer: Sundarbans Forest in West Bengal, Gir Forest in Gujarat. 100. Which Indian state has the longest coastline? Answer: Gujarat. 101. What is the crust of the earth? Answer: the crust is the outermost solid layer of the earth where we live. 102. What lies beneath the crust? Answer: the mantle lies beneath the crust and is made of hot, semi-solid rock. 103. What is the core of the earth? Answer: the core is the innermost layer, made mostly of iron and nickel, and is extremely hot. 104. What are tectonic plates? Answer: tectonic plates are large pieces of the Earth's crust that float on the mantle and cause earthquakes and volcanoes when they move. 105. What causes an earthquake? Answer: earthquakes are caused by sudden movements of tectonic plates beneath the Earth's surface. 106. What is a volcano? Answer: a volcano is an opening in the Earth's crust from which lava, ash, and gases escape. 107. Name 1 active volcano in the world. Answer: Mount Etna in Italy. 108. What is a tsunami? Answer: a tsunami is a series of large sea waves caused by an underwater earthquake or volcanic eruption. 109. What are rocks made of? Answer: rocks are made of minerals. 110. What is soil erosion? Answer: soil erosion is the removal of the top layer of soil by wind, water, or human activities. 111. What is the importance of soil? Answer: soil provides nutrients and support for plants to grow and is vital for agriculture. 112. What are the main types of rocks? Answer: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks. 113. What is weathering? Answer: weathering is the process of breaking down rocks into smaller particles. 114. What is a delta? Answer: a delta is a triangular landform formed at the mouth of a river where it meets a sea or ocean. 115. Which is the largest delta in the world? Answer: The Sundarbans Delta, Ganga-Brahmaputra Delta, 116. Why do we use maps? Answer: to represent the Earth or parts of it on a flat surface. 117. What is a political map? Answer: a map that shows boundaries of countries, states, and cities. 118. What is a physical map? Answer: a map that shows natural features like rivers, mountains, and deserts. 119. What is a thematic map? Answer: a map that shows specific themes like rainfall, crops, or population. 120. What is the prime meridian? Answer: it is the 0 degrees longitude line that divides the Earth into eastern and western hemispheres. 121. What is latitude? Answer: latitude is the distance north or south of the equator measured in degrees. 122. What is longitude? Answer: longitude is imaginary lines that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole. 123. What is the Tropic of Cancer? Answer: it is the line at 23.5 degrees north latitude. 124. What is the Tropic of Capricorn? Answer: it is the line at 23.5 degrees south latitude. 125. What is the Arctic Circle? Answer: it is the line at 66.5 degrees north, marking the northernmost part of the Earth with sunlight for 24 hours during summer. 126. What is agriculture? Answer: agriculture is the practice of growing crops and raising animals for food and other products. 127. What are the main types of farming? Answer: subsistence farming and commercial farming. 128. What is irrigation? Answer: supplying water to crops through artificial means like canals and pipes. 129. Why is agriculture important in India? Answer: it is the main occupation and provides food and employment to millions. 130. Name 2 major crops grown in India. Answer: rice and wheat. 131. What is an industry? Answer: an industry is a place where raw materials are processed and manufactured into useful products. 132. Name 2 types of industries. Answer: cottage industry and large-scale industry. 133. What is a cottage industry? Answer: small-scale industry usually run by families using traditional methods. 134. What is a large-scale industry? Answer: industries that use machines and large labor forces, like steel and automobile factories. 135. Name 2 major industrial cities of India. Answer: Mumbai and Bengaluru. 136. What is pollution? Answer: pollution is the contamination of air, water, or land that harms living beings. 137. What is air pollution? Answer: air pollution is caused by smoke from vehicles and factories. 138. What is water pollution? Answer: water pollution occurs when harmful substances enter water bodies. 139. What is noise pollution? Answer: unwanted loud sounds that harm human and animal life. 140. What is global warming? Answer: the rise in Earth's average temperature due to greenhouse gases. 141. What are greenhouse gases? Answer: gases like carbon dioxide and methane that trap heat in the atmosphere. 142. What is afforestation? Answer: planting trees to increase green cover. 143. What is deforestation? Answer: cutting down trees and forests. 144. Why should we save forests? Answer: forests give us oxygen, wood, medicines, and protect wildlife and soil. 145. What are endangered animals? Answer: animals that are at risk of becoming extinct. 146. Which is the longest river in the world? Answer: the Nile River. 147. Which is the highest mountain in the world? Answer: Mount Everest. 148. Which is the largest country in the world by area? Answer: Russia. 149. What is the water cycle? Answer: The water cycle is the continuous movement of water on, above, and below the surface of the Earth. It involves processes like evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. 150. What is the difference between a sea and an ocean? Answer. An ocean is a vast and deep water body that covers most of the Earth's surface, while a sea is smaller, shallower, and partially enclosed by land. 151. What is the line of control, LOC? Answer. It is the military control line between India and Pakistan in Jammu and Kashmir. 152. What is the India-China border known as? Answer. The line of actual control, LAC. 153. What is SAARC? Answer. South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, an organization of South Asian nations. 154. What is the capital of Nepal? Answer. Kathmandu. 155. What is the official language of Bhutan? Answer. Jonka. 156. What is the classical dance form of Kerala? Answer. Kathakali. 157. What is Ayurveda? Answer. A traditional system of medicine in India based on natural healing. 158. Who wrote the Indian national anthem? Answer. Rabindranath Tagore. 159. What is Rangoli? Answer. A decorative art made on the floor using colored powders during festivals. 160. What is yoga? Answer. A physical, mental, and spiritual practice that originated in ancient India. 161. What is Mendi? Answer. Henna designs applied to the hands and feet during weddings and festivals. 162. What is the significance of Red Fort? Answer. A historic fort in Delhi from where the Indian Prime Minister addresses the nation on Independence Day. 163. What is Hampi known for? Answer. A UNESCO World Heritage Site famous for ancient temples and ruins in Karnataka. 164. What is Konark Sun Temple? Answer. A 13th century temple in Odisha shaped like a chariot dedicated to the sun god. 165. What is the Golden Temple? Answer. A sacred Sikh temple located in Amritsar, Punjab. 166. What is Ajanta famous for? Answer. Buddhist cave paintings in Maharashtra. 167. What is Rani Ki Vav? Answer. An intricately carved stepwell in Gujarat and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. 168. What is the importance of India Gate? Answer. A war memorial in Delhi honoring Indian soldiers who died in World War I. 169. What is Republic Day celebrated for? Answer. To honor the date when the Constitution of India came into effect, January 26, 1950. 170. What is the famous mountain range shared by India, Nepal, and Bhutan? Answer. The Himalayas. 171. What is India's cultural philosophy that promotes world is one family? Answer. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. 172. The Iron Curtain of India refers to which geopolitical region? Answer. India-China border in the northeast, especially Arunachal Pradesh. 173. What does the term "Look East" policy refer to in Indian foreign affairs? Answer. India's strategy to strengthen relations with Southeast Asian countries. 174. Who was the first president of independent India? Answer. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. 175. What is the significance of the Shimla Agreement, 1972? Answer. It was signed between India and Pakistan after the 1971 war to normalize relations. 176. What is the McMahon Line? Answer. The demarcation line between Tibet, China, and India, especially Arunachal Pradesh. 177. Which Indian state is known as the Land of Rising Sun? Answer. Arunachal Pradesh. 178. Which country is connected to India by the Mahakali Treaty? Answer. Nepal. 179. What was the main issue of the 1971 Indo-Pak War? Answer. Independence of Bangladesh from Pakistan. 180. Which agreement led to the establishment of the India-Bhutan Hydropower Cooperation? Answer: Chukha Hydropower Agreement. 181. What is the major port in Myanmar used for India's Act East policy? Answer: Sittwe Port. 182. What is the name of the disputed territory between India and China in the eastern sector? Answer: Tawang, Arunachal Pradesh. 183. Which river water treaty exists between India and Pakistan? Answer: Indus Waters Treaty. 184. Which region in Sri Lanka saw significant conflict due to Tamil ethnic issues? Answer: Northern Province, Jaffna region. 185. What does BIMSTEC stand for? Answer: Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. 186. Which neighboring country has been declared carbon negative? Answer: Bhutan. 187. In which Indian state did the classical dance Kuchipudi originate? Answer: Andhra Pradesh. 188. Which language is considered the classical language of Sri Lanka? Answer: Sinhala. 189. The Mahabodhi temple is located in which Indian city? Answer: Bodh Gaya, Bihar. 190. What is the architectural style of the Brihadiswara temple? Answer: Dravidian style. 191. Where did Rabindranath Tagore establish Visva Bharati University? Answer: Santiniketan, West Bengal. 192. Which Indian fort is known for its mirror palace, Sheesh Mahal? Answer: Amba Fort, Jaipur. 193. What is the heritage importance of the Sanchi Stupa? Answer: It is one of the oldest Buddhist stupas in India. 194. The Valley of Flowers is located in which Indian state? Answer: Uttarakhand. 195. What is the significance of Nalanda? Answer: It was one of the oldest universities and a center of learning in ancient India. 196. What does Gandhara art represent? Answer: A blend of Greek and Buddhist artistic traditions. 197. Where is the famous Shore Temple located? Answer: Mahabalipuram, Tamil Nadu. 198. Which Indian festival marks the beginning of the harvest season in Punjab? Answer: Baisakhi. 199. What is the importance of the India-Nepal Treaty of Peace and Friendship, 1950? Answer: It allows free movement of people and goods between the two countries. 200. Which Indian dance form was inscribed in the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List in 2010? Answer: Chow dance. Thanks for watching. Please like and share our video and subscribe to our channel.